So I work as an audio engineer at Jack Straw. We're gonna treat this as a recording studio today, okay? So when we start this recording process, that means that we're all in a recording studio. So what that means is we're recording sound, we're recording their voices, and that's all we want to hear. So before we start this process, I want everybody to settle in and get as much snacks as you want out of that last handful, and then you're going to put the bag down, because do you hear how much sound that makes? That bag makes a lot of sound. Yep. So put it across the table from you, put it away. Backpacks, get everything settled, get all your papers and down, because all of those little sounds contribute to a lot of room noise, a lot of ambience. So pencil tapping, it's all sound. So when people are up here doing their interview, and all we want to hear is the question and the answer. If somebody's up here and they're like whispering and they're talking and tapping, it's going to be really distracting.
Where did you grow up, and who did you grow up with?
So from when I was born to when I was 3, I grew up in Malaysia with my whole family, my grandma, my aunts, my uncles, everyone. We all lived together. And then when I moved to the United States, I moved with my mom and my dad, because my mom was pregnant with my little brother. And so I grew up with my mom and my dad and my younger brother.
What was your school like?
Well, I actually went to school in Seattle, and I went to elementary school, middle school, and high school here. And the people were nice. Sometimes I had a hard time because I felt lonely because I didn't know very many other people from Malaysia. So I didn't have as many people to share about, culture and traditions. But a lot of people were really nice and interested to find out about my family and where I was from.
What is your full name?
My name is Svetlana Eriklievna Mamedova.
Where did you live?
I was born in Uzbekistan, a small country near Afghanistan, not far from India and China.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the city of Tashkent, and that's the capital of Uzbekistan.
What do you like about live in the United States?
What I like is, especially in Seattle, that I can go to beautiful places, just driving 30 minutes far away. I like go hiking. I like go to the Cascades and be in the nature and being able to spend a night in the nature. One thing I have liked too a lot is that I have learned from different cultures. And for example, last week I was able to have some meetings with people from Honduras, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and I don't think I would have had that chance if I would have stayed in Mexico. And I have some of my very good friends she's from Somalia, so I have learned a lot of things about people in the world, places in the world, and I think that has been one of the most beautiful things.
Thank you for your time.
How many countries did you went?
How many countries have I been? Oh, I don't know if I could count, but I can name some that I remember. So I've been to Malaysia, been to Singapore, I've been to the US, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica, South Africa, France, England. And those are the ones that I can think of right now. Sri Lanka, India. So I know I've at least been to 12. Maybe a couple more that I can't think of right now.
Alright, my next question is, what do you hope to experience on your travels?
I like to meet the people and learn about how they live and what's important to them, what they think about, what they do with their families, how they eat. And I like to come back here and try and make some of the foods that I've eaten in other people's countries, or in other countries.
What was your school like?
My school, so I started when I was 4 years old, I started going to school. And the school I went to when I was 4 was the same school I stayed at until I was 14. So for 10 years, it was the same school, one building. It had about 200 students, so smaller than Seattle World School. And I knew the same students for the whole time we were growing up. It was very small. The teachers were good. The school was safe, and outside there were a lot of trees.